Hey people, Injured here, 3v3, Estia Province, blue team. Bunch of Imperial Guard. We have Mostafa with a Lord Commissar, also Miggs with a Lord Commissar. These guys fighting in melee, have strong support and offense with a shield. Mostafa rocking the Mordian Iron Guard elite scheme. And alongside, Sir Gunter the Kaiser is a Lord General fighting in ranged combat. Begins with a retinue of stormtroopers, really strong defense and support. Can also add to the retinue. Death Core of Krieg DLC here. Red team got some naughty Space Marines. MUERTE with a Techmarine starts off with a bolt gun, puts out some good damage. Can also support with structures and repair. Some tactical Marines going to join him in a second. We have Paranoid Kamikaze with an Apothecary support hero fighting in melee combat by default. Begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura with some Ultramarines. DLC alongside Hate is a Weapon, playing a Plague Champion, starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair, rocking the Death Guard elite scheme. Kicking off towards the east side, bunch of guardsmen, Lord Commissar trying to tie up and chase down those tactical marines, other fellas trying to focus down the Apothecary with a whole bunch of las guns, doing a good job at it, forcing them to retreat, and the tactical marines also getting out of there. Maybe they'll get this Apothecary, you know. They're trying to chase him down. Down to 6 hit points, 5. I think it's far enough away now. Scouts, meanwhile, on the east are capping stuff. Those must be recolored Ultramarines, I guess. Because those scouts have green capes. Alrighty. West side. A tactical marine fell over there. But they got the VP. Guardsmen flee. More guardsmen take their place. Scouts might get shot up grabbing this wreck point. Looks like they're just going straight for the VP, okay. Oh, Scout's going to shoot him. Get some heavy cover. Pick off some models. How many can they kill before they cap? Their bolt guns aren't the greatest, Scouts. None of them have died yet. Here comes the Techmarine to help. That'll add a bunch of DPS. There we go. Now they start dying. They really spread their damage out there, the Scouts. Now they're dying in droves. Lord Commissar joins the fray. So does a heavy weapon squad. Scouts took the garrison, which was a bit weird. East side, meanwhile. Some dead guardsmen, I guess. Nothing too major. And tacks are on that contested power. Look at this, though. Speaking of on the power, the northwest natural power for the red team being hit by Sir Gunter with their 4 guardsman squads, all of which have their sergeants, so they're all up to 9 models. 36 fellas shooting at you, although the guardsman sergeant has a really bad pistol, I believe. Might need more heretics, buddy. They have double grenade launcher heretics, which should do some pretty good work here. Plague Champion might want to invest in the Blight Grenade as well, if they can get close enough, that is. Back to the west side. Scouts looking for a grenade. There it is. And beautifully placed. They tried to back off and backed right into it. Get away with 2 models. Heavy bolter Devastators can move up now and support this. Techmarine finds its way into melee with a heavy weapon squad, taking some damage though as they chase. Tax on the VP. They're just going to retreat off here. Leave the tax to cap with their faster capping trait. Meanwhile, east side, customized storm bolter in hands of the Apothecary for Paranoid Kamikaze. Noise Marines on the way for Hate is a Weapon, and spotters for Mostafa. Scouts getting caught out of position and las gunned up. Surprised the attacks aren't going into melee here, but I guess they're staying nice and safe with the health regen aura behind that heavy cover. Can now get a decap on the wreck point and maybe touch the power a bit. How did you do, Sir Gunter? Almost got the node and got all the gens, it looks like. Not bad at all. And I don't think they had any flamers. No flamers. All lasgun. This could be really nasty for Sir Gunter now with double grenade launcher heretics and noise marines. They pour huge amounts of damage on with that grenade disruption. Trying to flank are these tactical marines of MUERTE. But they are... Oh, grenade! Beautiful grenade again from MUERTE. Scout squad do get away. Vengeance rounds loaded in on the Devastators. Oh, but they're being shut down by artillery spotters. These fellas dropping their smoke shell in there, halving the range of the weapon, also halves your vision range. 453 to 451, very even on the VPs as Sir Gunter goes tier 2 into a Chimera, maybe. I mean, it's 4 guardsmen. You might see a Chimera. Well, Commissar should be okay. Those tacks are really low. Starting to drop models here. MUERTE with double tacks into the devs. Both the tacks down to 2 models. But they might get this Western VP. What is this? Just guardsmen taking their rec point back. Catechins putting down an improvised explosive. It's always further away from them than you think when they put it down. 453 to 451 on the VPs. Trying to get through the mid was hate, but cut off by a bunch of pissed off guardsmen with lasguns. And they have their Commissar leaders now. On all of them? On all of them. Might see a whole bunch of 12-man guardsman squad with plasma guns soon. Just spent a bunch of power getting 4 Commissars up though. Have they used the barrage? They must have used the barrage and I missed it. Look at the damage those grenade launchers do to those blobs of guardsmen. That's pretty damn good. Plague Champion, of course, chipping in with his damage over time bolt gun. The Lord General almost went down. Plague Champion gets away. There's that L3 Gen Aura of a Paranoid who has 2 scout squads now and those devs. Going to set up and cover the eastern side. I think they spotted the... Yeah, they must have spotted the improvised explosive and took it out. They haven't taken any damage here. Oh, it's a Primaris Psycho for Miggs. Tier 2 for Hate, the first player on the red team to go. You're trying to maintain position here, Kamikaze. Trying to hold this midpoint. Against 2 players though. Whole bunch of lasguns, holy crap. Scouts dare not try to get close to do any grenade shenanigans. They even outshot those Techmarines from heavy cover there. With the health regen aura, and they got a heal as well. Get enough lasguns and eventually you'll hurt something. And we got plasma guns in now for these fellas. I wonder if they're going to go quad plasma before they get anything else. Really investing in their guardsman backbone. Here's the Primaris Psycho for Miggs. Support Subcommander. As an AoE psychic attack by default. And has some cool support stuff going on. 386 to 451 can disrupt with Ethereal Wave as well out the gate. As well as Strip Soul to mess with movement. Stormtroopers now for Miggs. Here is Mostafa's Primaris Psycho. Out the gate only 550 hit points, but you can upgrade their health with their upgrades and stuff. 371 to 451. Power Sword, Lord Commissar with Aura of Discipline, so we might see Ogrins up. They pair well with the Aura of Discipline. Lord Commissar kicking off on the east side. Commissar trying to get in. Not sure what happened to these fellas. Oh. No, I'm not sure. Maybe it was Ethereal Wave that disrupted the Devastators over there. 353 to 451. Psycho still in play. I think it's 20 damage per shot on that, but of course it has an AoE. It might have been toned down a bit. Marco Zeet CSM all of a sudden for MUERTE here. Pouring anti-infantry damage on, especially versus heavy infantry, which the blue team aren't going to have a lot of. Where are the grenade launcher barrages? Where's the disruption? I don't think I've noticed a single one, and those guys got shot to death pretty hard. Looks like 3 of them have the plasmas. You get 3 plasmas per squad. Just over 8 DPS each plasma gun. Not bad at all. Sneaky scouts with their sergeant. Might see a grenade attempt here. Or they could just be getting intel. As soon as you chuck that grenade, you become visible, and lots of las guns are going to shoot you in the face. Oh, we got some Stone Guard veterans now, using their Hellfire rounds to deal damage over time to light infantry, such as all this guardsman. Also gives you damage over time versus heroes. Those guys can switch their ammo type to combat all targets. Scouts are isolated, getting psychoed. Look at the range on that psycho attack as well. Oh, they tried a grenade, but they got too low. They might not get away. Razorback goes down pretty quick. All those plasmas on rear armor doing some work. There was also a melter gun Lord General, and you saw that las cannon shot as well. That's going to be nasty. Fight harder with all of those plasma gun guardsmen. Wow. Assault Marines. Where are the Assault Marines, fellas? Stern Guard almost getting wiped out. Back to the east side. Oh, a bunch of stuff is running away. Oh, I guess they got Plasma Cannon Day. Tier 3 for Hates. Getting on the power. Well, one Guardsman squad's on the power. Noise Marines with a Blast Master now. Can't quite get a shot on anything. Maybe over here. There it is. Oh, that's a good hit. Pretty damn good hit. These attacks are quite low. I guess I didn't heal up very much. Manticore on the way for Miggs now. Lord General has a... Oh, this is the medical sergeant, I think. To hand out medical packs. 293 to 429 on the VPs. Not sure if Hate has queued something up in Tier 3. I don't think they did. Techmarine trying to tie things up in melee, such as this annoying Psyker here. Oh, gets a special attack. The Psyker has a melee special. Did not know that. Knock the hell over. 1-to-1 cap. Do you ever get any war gear? No war gear for Hate yet, but they are in Tier 3. Will they dare get a Great Unclean One or Terminators though against all this plasma? Maybe they just want to get a tank, but there's some anti-vehicle here too. The melter guns of the Lord General, and there's the las cannon here. No Raptors, no Assault Marines. What's going on? These guardsmen are running riot with these plasma guns. 293 to 417. All reliable grenade launcher there on the tactical Marines. Need to run, fellas. Got some melter stormtroopers, and of course the Psyker helping out. I wonder if they'll try and touch the power over there. West side, bunch of dead guardsmen here. I guess they got Blast Master Day. Oh, these guys are still here. They're not running. They are not running. Psyker is broken, says Sir Gunter. A bunch of guardsmen died there. They still have 3. 2-to-1 cap. And a power bash again. Blast Master. It's a good hit. Gets the Lord Commissar out of there. Can they get another hit over there? Maybe. It's too late. It's too late. Down goes the Gen. Manticore is up for Miggs. That's it. No, he hasn't come to the west side. It's staying on the east side. There's that ethereal wave. Getting shot up by a Marco Zinch now, though. Plague Champion's also there. Is that Plasma Devs taken out? They got Plasmid, I guess. Imperial Guard bunker here, and another one here. This one's a medical bunker, can tell by those green hexagons of Hell 3 Gen there. Oh, stolen by the scouts. Red team will get the west side back. They are ahead on VPs as well. Tier 3 for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Hate gets a tank on the field. There's the grenade barrage. There we go. Oh, they weren't knocked over though because of this. Flak jacket counters the grenade barrage. 282 to 380. Pushing up a little bit here, the blue team. These taps should be in cover, surely. What are they up to? Lord General now has the Commissar retinue fella, who's actually quite decent in combat and provides this shield here. 271 to 380 on the VPs. Manticore backing off the east side. I don't think either of the Psychers have an upgrade yet. I don't think so. Melee. It's melee time for the Techmarine. Gets the old axe and the Mechanicum out. Not sure the thinking behind that. Maybe they want to get the refractor shield thing because it debuffs accuracy of stuff that's shooting at him. And that will help him get into all of these guardsmen here. It's a Mark of Noble tank. Seems like a good shout against that blob of guardsmen. It's a bunch more health, health regen, melee resistance, and the autocannon on top turns into a disgusting Nurgly one that leaves damage over time crap on the ground. Terminators in play for Kamikaze. These players haven't rotated to the mid much, have they? These Eastern players. Might see it a bit more now we're in the late game. Attack's level to 2. Apothecary is level 3. Has armor of purity and improved medical equipment. His heal gets better every level. Manticore strike going in. Gonna just try and tough it out, I guess. And they toughed it out. Plasma cannon. Oh, the good shot on those guardsmen. Holy crap. Hit them both really well. Here comes Sir Gunter, though, with all the plasma guns. Didn't have a way to they have a way to suppress here, but it's not facing the right direction. Inspirations on kill for the Terminators. Plasma cannon hit an object, but did some damage. These devs still not turning, eh? Good hit on the Lord General there. 269 to 325. There's the turn. Another really good hit and a grenade. Holy crap. We've got a Lehman Russ on the field now for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. On the west side, the VP was blue, turning red now. And we do see indeed the refractor field up for the Techmarine. Has Bionics in as well on the way. Gives him a melee damage buff, and the powerful sweep goes straight after the Psyker and can drain energy on hit. Maybe that's what they were thinking. Get energy off this guy. So we may see Strip Soul used on the Techmarine as he runs in. 265 to 315. Grenade. Got the Psyker. The Techmarine gets the Psyker. Axe doing some work here. 2 to 1 for red now. These guys are trying to steal the bunker so they can't reinforce off it anymore, but they're taking a bunch of damage. Need to be careful. Devastator's moving up a bit. Might see these guys chuck a grenade. They are now reinforcing off the bunker, of course. This is a great opportunity for a grenade throw here. Did they do it? That was weird. They seem to lose energy, but I didn't see a shotgun blast and I didn't see a grenade. Not sure what happened there. 240 to 315. Maybe I just missed the shotgun blast or something. Land Raider Phobos on the way for hate. Demon Rust, no upgrades yet for Sir Gunter. Mostafa and Miggs, I think, have their eyes on big old super heavy tanks. Mostafa wants to Stormblade, I think, because they're waiting for that 1000 requisition. 226 to 315. Demon Rust going for Executioner here. More of an anti-infantry weapon, but it can still damage vehicles. It's kind of short range though, but it's very, very painful for heavy infantry. There's the incoming. Blast Master getting some decent shots, not knocking them over because of incoming. Throws up the shield. I believe it's a 55% ranged damage resistance shield. Lehman Russ really pushed up here. Wipes out the Stern Guard. The Stern Guard had Vengeance rounds loaded in as well. Rocket run now. No, it's keeping Barrage. Imperial Abyss from a Plague Champion and a Orbital in there as well. Orbital was a bit late. A decent Imperial Abyss from Hate though. Nice green for the Nurgle variant, although they're all the same, they just look a bit different. Stormblade is indeed on the way for Mostafa. Does Miggs want one? Well, I think Miggs wants one as well. East side, power bashing Space Marines. Got Cyclone Missile Launcher Terminators. Mostafa down to just 2 units. They do have missile launch attacks as well. We'll see how the Stormblade does. Of course, the Plasma Cannon will also damage vehicles pretty well. What is this? That's the Noble Pred. Techmarine's been kind of badass since they got the axe going. Level 6. Throws a shield up to get away here. And there is the Land Raider Phobos with las cannons on the sponsons, combi bolter on top, and a twin linked heavy bolter as well. Got a lot of guns. Stormblade is in, another Stormblade on the way for Miggs. Here is Mostafa's. Oh, Miggs is on the other side, that's right. We'll see how the Stormblade does against all the AV that Kamikaze has. Spotted by the Catachans, these sneaky scouts. Backing away, might need a heal here. There we go. Right as rain. Stabilizing the west side are the red team. Here comes the Stormblade and a Lehman Russ. Decent shot from the Blastmaster there. Repairs. Certainly needs them as well. Is that a las cannon setting up? It is a las cannon. Big Stormblade Plasma Destroyer shot. The overcharged plasma disables the weapons for 5 seconds. But it's a big old shot. They got it. They pushed against it with their armored division and they got it. Kamikaze really not rotating to the mid very much. There's a bunker here. I'm not sure why they weren't on it a bit more aggressively. Got a bunch of Manticores now, well 2 of them. And there's the Stormblade of Miggs. And there's a Cyclone Missile Launcher immediately. Some good damage, but they need more than that. 119 to 308. There's a heal for the Terminators as well. Some flanking Stormtroopers. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Might die. Is that the big overcharge? No, that was Emperor's Wrath. I don't think he gets... Is there a marker for overcharged plasma? I don't think there is. That was off-map artillery. Scouts have been very annoying on this west side. Well played, MUERTE. They've been harassing these bunkers a lot. Oh, red team grabbed this. They did grab it. I guess it was the scouts of Kamikaze. Almost got those guardsmen down. Level 3 guardsmen as well. Scouts behind some light cover trying to outshoot a Manticore. This is pretty fun. It's being as annoying as possible. Here come Tactical Marines. One more shot on rear armor and they've got it. Here comes some assistance. Techmarine running in. Does not have the orbs yet. Maybe we'll see it later if these big old vehicles continue to be a massive problem. We need some more AV, that's for sure. Hate has another Predator and it's gone for Marco Zinch. And there's a las cannon Pred from MUERTE. There we go, there's your AV. Manticores. Another Manticore. And tanks avoid the worst of it though. Still chasing down the Stormblade. It was really far forward, the Stormblade. One Manticore goes down. Missile launch attacks are there. They're trying to get both the Manticores first, I think. Down goes the Predator. Are they reinforcing off the bunker? I think they are. Yes, they are. Those attacks are reinforcing off it. Plasma Destroyer shot on the scouts with a little bit overkill, maybe. They're going for the Stormblade now. They could have finished off the Manticore, maybe. Oh, you do get a little marker, I think, for the Plasma Destroyer. Oh, look at this. Is that a Venerable Dreadnought from MUERTE? It is. Awesome stuff. Unique to the Techmarine. Tons of hit points and can charge. They really want that Stormblade, eh? Look at this now on the west side. Holy crap. Land Raider Phobos barely clinging. No, it's not. It's down. They got the Manticore, but now the Dreadnought's taking las cannon shots. I think it's going to be okay-ish. I mean, there's another Leman Russ here, and it's a Vanquisher one. Blessing of the Omnissiah is in to repair all allied vehicles by MUERTE from his global bar. 93 to 285. Needs a cap, fellas. What's going on? There you go. Look at this, though. Kamikaze has rotated to the mid now, and they are locking it down. Have the entirety of the eastern side as well. Sneaky scouts doing their thing. Both the Stormblades are over here. I don't think the Venerable's going to get away. Oh, they put money into it as well. Well, they put resources into Dark Age of technology here. There's the Stoicism, and it's going to go down. Poor Vendread. I mean, he's got the Manticore. That was something. Some Catachan Devils on the way for Mostafa now. Hate with Plague Marines. Just a solid choice at this point in the game. Anti-vehicle weapon that can snare, and they're tough, good capping units. Uh-oh. Off-map artillery and the big plasma overcharge in there. Big retreat from Kamikaze. Terminator still in play and plasma cannon still in play though, stopping this cap here. 53 to 285 on the VPs. Kasserkin on the way now for Sir Gunter the Kaiser. Blue team have the west side back. It's absolutely wrecked over here. Techmarine is going for it. Is there such thing as a Techmarine Terminator? I don't think there is. That sounds like fun. Maybe there's one obscure Techmarine Terminator in the lore somewhere or something. Blue team getting a natural back as well. They're going to get a 2-to-1. And they have the big old Stormblade here. Where's the other one? Oh, it's gone mid to defend the VP there. There's that Marco Zeech. Predator. Looks like you can take down a Stormblade with a dedicated anti-vehicle tank maybe. Because it fires that gun so slowly. And maybe if you keep your anti-vehicle tank moving, they could dodge a lot of the shot, perhaps. Because I don't know if the damage is the same all the way across the area of effect there. This tank is going to go down. Leman Russ there to take it out with showing rear armor. We have a Noble Shrine. 53 to 262. Miggs with another Leman Russ on the way. Stormblade still getting repairs. Manticore strike. The Noble Pred is just too tough to care. Big Stormblade shot again. Blue team take the west side. Rocket run. Oh, that's a pretty good one too. The second run was good. Almost wiped out those Marco Zeech fellas. Why did they wait until the end to retreat? Could have shrugged off some of the damage there. Oh, look at this. A triple cap for blue team. Well done, fellas. Kamikaze is floating all of the resources here. Look at that. Over 600 power. They don't have enough population to get a Land Raider or something. They should just let a couple of scouts die, I think. I think it's against the Apothecary's code to let any of his infantry just die. Level 5 Apothecary. Okay, Paranoid needs to... Ouch. Grenade wiped those devs. Kamikaze really needs to hold the mid if they can. Scouts go for a decap under infiltration. But everything, yeah, too close. Guardsman spotted him there. So that plasma still. Got some Kasserkin plasma now. And 3 level 4 plasma guardsmen. That's painful. 2-to-1 for the blue team. Kamikaze trying to make progress in the mid. Has to teleport out his Terminators though. Needs some assistance there for sure. Stormblade and a Leman Russ sitting on the VP. Meanwhile, back towards the west. Leman Russ versus Noble Tank. Plague Marines also helping out. Techmarine slicing and dicing on a Lord General. Might kill him. Level 5 this guy. Looks like it's going to be alright and get away. Creeping barrage messes with the Plague Marines. I don't think the Nurgle tank can trade with this thing. No way. With the Vanquisher. Level 7 Techmarine has been pretty awesome actually. Still a 2-1 for blue. Is it time for Kamikaze just to go full west side for a big push maybe? Because this is really difficult for one player to get through. Plasma cannon. Gets a solid hit. They're trying to keep the pressure on the resources as well. Missile attacks and Plague Marines going off that Demon Russ. You might see that tank getting the las cannon upgrade at some point. Got some Chaos Terminators in there as well. And a Plague Fist, Plague Champion, could help with some capping. Manticore. Good, alright. What level is that Manticore actually? Level 2 for Miggs. Oh, Mostafa just got one as well. There's that disabled Stormblade off its shot. Level 5 Plague Champion, Armor Pestilence, and the Plague Fist. Armor Pestilence now gives you slightly less hit points in 298, but it costs slightly less as well. Auto Cannon Chaos Terminators on the field lend some AV damage. Oh, are they going to get this Noble Predator now? Chasing it. They got it. Those guys might need to teleport away, because this is a bunch of plasma here. Yeah, teleport away indeed. Blue team looking solid here. What are you fellas up to? Ouch! Holy crap, almost wiped. Level 4 attacks. Almost wiped by the overcharged plasma. I thought it was 200 damage. Why would that have done so much to these guys? Well, I guess it makes sense with how much health they have left. I think they have us as hate. Paranoid still floating all of the resources. Over 800 power. I can't remember the last time I saw something like this. It's got a full army. 800 power. And they're on the losing team. Only barely losing, but they are losing. Demon Russ doing a hell of a lot of work. Might get level 3 soon. Do they have one last push in them, the red team? I think Kamikaze needs to come over here and push with them. And honestly, that might be enough. There's that demoralization effect from the Terminators killing stuff. Tank does not want to venture forward. Has 2 of them. Is that a Venerable Dreadnought? I believe it is. One last hurrah. Off-map artillery on the Plague Marines, but they're still capping. Now the Terminators are capping. Holy crap. Lots of holy craps on this game. Manticores. I think the Terminators are done for. The Terminators wiped. They got the decap though. The Venerable Dreadnought lives. Go on, fella. What's he going to do? Going to attack the Stormblade. Down goes the Demon Russ. Both of these tanks on the Stormblade now. They don't have las cannons though. There's the rocket run. Did not hit barely anything actually. The Dreadnought tried to charge away but goes down. Imperial Abyss trying to get the Manticores. Almost got this one. Does get it. Just the flame DPS got it on the edge there. Holy. Red team have the 2-1. Turret goes up. Might turn it into a las cannon turret. Those las cannon turrets are amazing. What an amazing push by the red team. I thought they were done for. Oh no, look at this though. Stormtroopers being sneaky, grabbing the VP over there. Another turret going up. No, the turret stopped. It is a las cannon turret. Huge amounts of damage per... I think they're like 300 damage per shot or something. It's a lot. And look at that. The overcharged plasma hits the victory point itself and can't get the shot in. Missile launch attacks there, level 4. Can they finish off the Stormblade? A couple of Predators chasing it as well. Surely they got it. They do have it. How much power do you have now, Kamikaze? Over 900 power. Another heavy bolter turret goes up. Mostafa down to 2 units now. What a turnaround. I mean, they're not out of trouble yet. They're down to 13 VPs. Looking Russ on rear armor here with a Vanquisher. Might be able to get one of them at least. Kassakin with their crack grenade going in. Yep, down goes one. They might get them both here. Cyclone missile launcher takes out the bunker with a little bit of friendly fire, maybe. These tacks are just shot, just shell shocked, just hanging out here. 18 to 13. Chaos Predator on the way for hate. You must be level 10 missiles. No, Apothecary is not level 10. Techmarine just hit level 10 though. Another turret going up. Is that a rocket runner or creeping barrage? There's a creeping barrage in the back lines there. Level 6 Plague Champion. Kassakin got the decap somehow. Down to 4 VPs, the blue team though. Cap says paranoid. Yes, indeed. They've got a bunch of scouts watching the VP here. Oh boy. This could be bad. That was painful. Lots of ouch. Lots and lots of ouch. I don't know if they can get the decap though. They can't. That was awesome though. GG says Miggs. There's the 2-1 for red. And they do get it in the end. What a game. Amazing stuff. One of the best 3v3s recently. At a level 7 Lord Commissar for Mostafa. Level 7 Lord General for Sir Gunter. Another level 7 on the blue team. This is Miggs. Did a lot of work with this thing. The Techmarine is level 10. Went melee beast mode at the end. Well, like halfway through really. Level 7 Plague Champion. And a level 8 Apothecary. What a push at the end by the red team. Down to 13 VPs at the end. Awesome stuff. Did they get... almost got 1,000 power. Paranoid Kamikaze there. Well, there you have it. Amazing stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.